Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another daily energy draw. Today we are going to be using the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Yesterday we used the Starseed Oracle deck from the same creator. So like I was saying yesterday, it really feels like there's a lot of Ascension energy that's coming in this week. So I've been called to use my Ascension-oriented decks. Yesterday was a surprisingly powerful reading. Make sure that you check it out. Got a late start yesterday, but hopefully all of these will be up right on time, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you guys have something to start your morning. So let's see what we have as far as a message for Tuesday. Remember to take the messages how and when they resonate for you. The timestamps are just timestamps. You take the messages when they're resonating for you, when you feel called to them. So let's see. Spirit, what do you have for Tuesday? What do you have for Tuesday? What do you need us to know? What do you need us to know? What do you need us to know for Tuesday? Oh boy. Hold on, I just dropped all of them. All right. Tuesday. So it's Monday when I'm recording these, and I don't know if the energy is going to shift. But I recorded the first one for Monday this afternoon, and then I actually felt my energy drain, and I really needed to nap. I really needed to sleep. It was a real call to sleep and recover my energy. It really feels like, and this is picking up on last week as well, where we were going through purges. We were going through, some intense activations and really feeling that energy in our physical body. That energy does feel like it's continuing into this week, but I feel like it's going to get lighter as the week goes on. So you might be feeling some of that, and then you might be feeling better, and then you might be feeling called to rest, and then you might be feeling better, and then called to rest, and then feeling better. It feels like it's going to get lighter as the week goes on because, again, it's that energy of self-mastery. It's that energy of leveling up. It really feels like Ascension energy that's coming in. So really nurture your physical body. Really do a lot of self-care, whether this is Epsom salt baths or grounding yourself in nature or hydration with water, eating healthy foods, whatever it is that you need to do to nourish your body. Listen to the call of your body. Listen to your intuition, what your body is telling you, what your soul is telling you that it needs at this time, because it feels like a lot of self-nourishment. What they're actually telling me is because there's so much happening within your energetic field and the emotional body, your physical body is really what grounds that energy. And so taking care of your physical body is actually going to help integrate those energies. So a lot of self-care energy here. Okay. I feel like that message wanted to come forth. So let's see what we have for Tuesday. Spirit, what do you have for Tuesday? We have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? It's just what we were picking up on. This is that self-care energy. How can you care for yourself? How can you nourish yourself? How can you mother yourself, essentially? There's a card in the True Love Oracle deck that talks about reparenting yourself. And that's kind of the energy here. We can't wait for other people to take care of us. Sometimes we have to take care of ourselves. We receive that support from other people. We receive that care from other people. But essentially, we are the ones who have to take that first initial step and say to others, this is what I need. This is how you can help me. This is how you can support me. That is how other people can help step in and help you and support you. But ultimately, you have to be able to... Okay, so here's what's coming in. I want to slow down. When you are taking care of yourself, if you're sick, for example, or if you just need extra nourishment, if you just need extra support, emotional or otherwise, our first step is to take care of ourselves. But we have other people in our lives. We have friends and family as our support system, our soul family as our support system to help us, to care for us. Yes, we are our own responsibility, but we are not alone in this life. We have been gifted with these beautiful beings of our soul family, of our soul tribe, of our family and our friends who are here to help us provide the support that we need. But it is up to us to be self aware enough to know what it is that we need and help and reach out for that support. Or if somebody's offering that support, to be able to receive that support and say, yes, I'm thankful for you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being here for me. To be able to receive that support and accept that support from others. But it comes down to that personal responsibility. You have to be self aware enough, know yourself enough to know when you are needing that support, to know when you are needing that help, to know that when you are needing that guidance. Because we're not meant to do this alone. We are not singular. We are a collective. We are in this together. We are of this world together. You know, we're not meant to be secluded beings. We're not meant to be isolated. And it's so interesting what's happening in the world. And we can see this on the macro scale, what's happening with global events, current global events. So many are in quarantine and self-isolation with this social distancing that's going on. But even through that, we're recognizing that we are social beings. We are connected to each other, infinitely connected to each other, is what I'm hearing. And so, with that, we're caring for each other. It might not be in the typical way that we used to, but we are reaching out to people via email or Zoom or social media or phone calls. Seeing people from a distance, taking care of each other from a distance. But we're still taking care of each other. We're still helping each other. We're still nourishing each other. But we have to recognize that within ourselves, be responsible for ourselves, recognize that within ourselves, where do we need that extra nourishment? Where do we need that extra support? Where are we struggling, whether physically or mentally or emotionally, so that we can reach out? And it's very difficult for a lot of us to reach out, or it has been difficult for a lot of us to reach out, depending on where you are in your journey, because there's a lot of pride there that says, I don't need help. Nobody, I've got this on my own. I don't need help. Listen, I was in that phase for a very long time, especially when I was sick, because I didn't know how to ask for help, but more importantly, I didn't know what I needed in which I could ask for help. But there were those who were still stepping up and saying, can I bring you meals? And I want to say, no, don't, I've got that covered, or I don't want you to go to the trouble. But it's no trouble for somebody to come in and support you. How can you mother yourself, but how can you also allow yourself to be mothered? And when they say mothered, there's a distinct difference, they're saying, between smothered as in smothering, or mothered as in supported, cared for, and nurtured. So I'll give you an example. I have a beautiful, beautiful friend, a writing friend of mine, who had given me a massive gift. It was a massive gift in my time of great need. I said to her, I can't believe you're doing this. I don't feel deserving of it. And more than that, this feels too big. And she said, Susan, why are you trying to prevent someone from showing you love? Let me show you the love that I have for you by giving you this gift. And that changed my whole perspective. Someone was trying to not just help me in my time of need, but support me and show me that they loved me. And I was just blocking that gift because I thought it's too much and it's too big and I don't deserve it. It was my lack of being able to receive, my lack of being able to, in essence, appreciate. My appreciation for her and for this gift was through the roof, but at the same time, I wasn't able to receive the love that was behind the gift. I wasn't able to receive the love that was behind the support. And that's what anybody's really trying to do when they're trying to support you or help you. It's not mothering as in mothering, it's not mothering as in the distortion. Sometimes we have those parents or caretakers who are a little bit controlling, and they mother in that way. They try to direct your life or guide your life based on their expectations. This is, if you see, it's Mother Mary. This is that divine mother. This is that divine love. And this is truly what we should be doing for ourselves and receiving that support from others. Why are we, blocking that love, blocking that support when we need that nourishment, when we're finding that we need that support or we need that guidance or we need that help. Because we're not meant to be doing this alone. This mothering energy is one of just showing of love. It's a showcase of love. It's a showing of support. It's a showing of even camaraderie. And this can happen in a number of different ways. For some, it's financial. For some, it's, love as a whole. For some, it's support. For some, it's caretaking. For some, it's, in the physical, like meals and car rides and whatever it is. For some, it's emotional, just being on the other end of the phone and having a shoulder to lean on or to cry on. We all need mothering at one point or another. And for that phrase, that mother yourself, that just doesn't sound, it just doesn't feel right. This is really a nurturing of the self, not a mother, because I feel like that phrase has become so distorted, but it's really a tenderness. It's really, can you be tender with yourself? Can you accept that tenderness from others? Can you accept that support and that nourishment and that nurturing from others, especially at a time when you need that, when you need to be filling up your own cup? That's when you need to be in the energy of receiving and allow others to step in and offer to you. There are going to be times when you're called to step up and help others in their time of need. That's you. That's the flow of energy. That's karma being returned. Karma that you received being returned to others, being of service to others. But this is you, recognizing that we're not in this alone. We are not singular in our experience. We truly are interconnected with others. And as part of that interconnectedness, we are here to truly help and cherish and honor and respect one another, especially when it comes to support and love. And what's interesting is I saw 1144 on the timer, and I feel like that is part of that unity energy. We are truly interconnected, and part of that interconnectedness is not blocking love, not blocking the receiving of love, and not blocking the giving of love, because that is the beautiful, we talk about this all the time, the infinity sign is what they show me. This is infinite love. It's the give and the receive, and the give and the receive, and the give and the receive, the open flow of love. That is what it's all about. Sometimes we're in a place where we're meant to be supporting others and not focused so much on the self, not being in that self-centered energy, because when you're in that self-centered energy, you're blocking love as well, because you're blocking love from going outward. And sometimes if you're struggling, the best place that you can be is in support of others. Sometimes it's in support of yourself, but that's where you really tune into your intuition and say, okay, where am I being guided? What is it that I need? What is it that you need me to do, Source, Spirit? Where are you guiding me? What will nourish my soul? And sometimes giving to others is nourishment for the soul. So this is really about taking care of yourself and taking care of others, because that is the beautiful energetic exchange that we are all involved in, that we are all connected to. So how can you take care of yourself? How can you help to take care of others? How can you help to take care of this earth, this beautiful planet that we live on? How can you just nourish the energy around you? Beautiful, wonderful, amazing energy this week. All right, I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.